I mean no harm with the following statements. This is merely just one man's honest observation of why it is that Jewish people are very anti-change. It is the old-aged moral law. It is the connecting back to Har Sinai that we truly crave, and any sort of modification is very warily accepted. But why is it that there have been times, even the most radical of changes, that have become accepted? What is it that defines a leader, defines a movement, a new movement to become accepted, in which the Gedolim will say, this is great, let's try this, let's do Mussar, let's do the Yeshiva movement, let's do the writing down of Torah Sheba'al Peh, let's do the Chassidus, whatever it is, and why some others fallen by the wayside, and perhaps even shunned and banned? Well, maybe it is this ultimate clickbait pasuk, Sefer Dvarim, Parshas Ekev, chapter 10, verse 12. If you like clickbait, if you fall for it often, this is the ultimate clickbait, for it is the greatest prophet to ever live, asking the Jewish people, Ma Hashem Elokecha shoyel meimach. What is it that the Almighty truthfully asks from you? After all the 613 mitzvos, all of the different psukim in the Torah, what is it that Hashem wants? Mo Hashem Elokecha shoyel meimachim liyiras Hashem Elokecha. To fear Hashem, l'lechas b'chol derachav, to go in His ways, ula'ava, and to love Him, l'balav as Hashem, and to serve Him with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with altruism, with honesty, with authenticity, and to protect and to see to it that the mitzvos and the ordinances of the Creator of the world are kept and are fulfilled. That's it. Simply like going to pick up some eggs from the store, right? Pretty easy. Perhaps this is the pasuk. Perhaps this is the idea that the Gedolim saw, that if a person should come and want to do something so radical as write down the Torah, Sheba'al Peh, the Torah that was left only to be given over by word of mouth, Rabbeinu HaKadosh wrote it down. But when somebody is so obsessed and consumed with the idea of spreading the fear of Hashem and the furthering of the education of the Torah and of the mitzvos, well, perhaps it seems to be accepted. Others have tried to do other new radical changes, and we have thrown them away. But when the Rambam codified all of the laws and even exposed some of the secrets of the world, doesn't it make sense that the Rambam was someone who was so perfectly portraying Ki'im liyiras Hashem Elokecha, only seeking to further the fear of Hashem and the stark adherence to His mitzvos? We'd burn if we were in the same world, the same room as Maimonides. And when someone like Rabbi Yisrael Salanter should come and he should say, maybe there's something that's not being studied enough. We really got to get Cholos Alavavos and Mesilas Yesharim into the curriculum. We really need to start to learn about ourselves, the Mussar movement. People said, what? We should close the Gemaras, stop learning Mishnah and Gemara for the sake of something like this? This is new, this is radical. But when you learn about Rabbi Yisrael and how he was a full personification of the Ato Yisrael, Mo Hashem Elokecha shoyel meimach, it makes a lot of sense that is where Chazal looked to for something to be accepted in Klal Yisrael. When you think about how Chassidus, it saved Klal Yisrael. Literally, we were just falling apart because it was too hard. We were so poor, we were so downtrodden in Lithuania and in Europe, and all of a sudden, Chassidus came about, the Heilige Baal Shem Tov, with Simcha and with totally obsessed with Klal Yisrael reconnecting with their Creator of the world. For perhaps, if a movement should further develop and create pathways for Jewish people to master their fear of Hashem, their love of Hashem, and the fulfillment of the mitzvos while serving Hashem with honesty and authenticity, well, maybe that is the bar, is what Chazal looked to. If a new movement, even as radical as something may be, maybe that's why something is accepted. Ki im liyiras Hashem Elokecha. This pasuk is what we should look to in everything that we do in our lives.